Look at that. Special opening and
Man, just
everything.
beautiful, and we can't get them in. Oh
Not
man,
even here to see it.
not even here. Oh man,
Guys, this is a weird show. You're involved in live TV. Anything can happen.
or nothing
What
can
was
happen.
what was supposed to be a planned off week turned into an impromptu show. I got things mixed up. Jeff was supposed to be out of town next week. I thought it was this week. Diana's currently studying for a test. So I hit up Greg Hogue. Me and him chat, pretty regularly now since we had him on. And I was like, Greg, you want to do the show with me? And he's like, broski, I would love to.
Like so.
It's like so.
And
Greg is currently having technical difficulties. So hopefully he'll join us. So we'll
get him on us. He'll be on. They will get internet in the west side of Tulsa at some point.
Yeah,
maybe.
Sometimes they got to have like a pigeon bring it to him, but we'll figure it out.
Out there, it's more like a muskrat or something. But yeah, you get a possum that brings it to you.
There's a couple things on the agenda. We're getting into like a light.
Wilder, how you doing?
Is she on the chat?
She is in the chat.
There we go. Hey Sandy, how you doing? You're here for Greg, and he's abandoned you. Let me check in on him. We'll see how he's doing.
He's going to be a better partner to you in St. Louis than he is right now in the chat, for sure.
Still trying. We'll see how that goes.
We'll get him. He'll be on.
He'll be back.
I have faith.
I'll get the buzz pretty soon. Anyway, we got a couple things to talk about. There's a couple rule changes. We'll wait for Greg to do that. But in the meantime, you can just feel free to hang out with us. Yeah, we're one thing I wanted to talk about is we were talking. You sent over some new P shower cues that came out, that Camelot series.
Man, always something with their custom stuff. Their top of the line is always something a little special.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with Wisconsin, but do they have the patent on high-end handmade American cues? I mean, Viking, P shower, McDermott. I'm sure there's a handful of others. Not as big, but man, it's they make cheese. I can't say much for their football team being a Bears fan, but
no, you can't.
They make cheese and they make cues, and good on them, because there's some beautiful cues.
And they make spotted cow beer, which is probably the most important thing out of that state. But yeah, no, they're cue makers. Like, they have some of the best cue makers in the world, maybe. I think Pete Chair is who I play with, so I am very biased, very, very biased. And I've had so much luck with them and how they've treated me as a customer when I really don't buy a ton. I really don't buy anything because I don't need to, which is what you want from your cue manufacturer, right?
Absolutely.
You don't want to have to buy anything. You want to buy one thing and never buy anything else. But that's
there's something to be said about look, everybody runs after those big ticket manufacturers, the Predators, the Q-Techs. But when you got like I don't want to say small, because they do a good number, but Viking, your P showers, tremendous customer service. Yeah. Compare it to the aspect. You go into the expo. They just wrapped up the BCA Expo. Yeah. They're coming my way in a couple weeks. Lucasi, absolutely Lucasi. I think Lucasi used to be associated in some way with Predator. They were made out of the same factory or something years ago.
It's something like that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, because even now I think they have like the same interfitting parts. I mean, you can use like the weight bolts or the extensions or something like that with Ducati. But Viking and P shower, tremendous customer service. But then you go to these trade shows and maybe they're like the little side table or something like that. When Predator is like Disneyland and
Yeah.
Q-Tech's got lights flashing and everything
But
like that.
here's my thing with peach hour, and I think I've said it on the show before, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it 30 more times in my life to convince anybody that you should buy peach hour. I was drunk one night. Shocking, I know. Ignore the bottle of bourbon. Playing 8-ball at a bar. I mean, dive bar, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Pure shit show. And I missed a ball. And I took my cue, my peach hour cue, and I went to kind of slam it on my foot, and I missed, and it hit the ground. And the butt of the cue exploded.
Oh, shit.
Peach Hour has a lifetime warranty on their cues. I paid like $30 shipping and handling. They fixed the cue and sent it back.
Wow.
This was a $1,000 retail cue in 2000 or 2001. This happened in 2018, 2019. You're talking almost 20 years later.
That's
They
incredible.
took the cue back, they fixed it, they sent it back to me, $30-$40 shipping and handling. And it was completely my fault. Find another cue manufacturer that'll do that.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you call a Predator, you tell them you got mad and you snapped your cue, and what can you do about it? They'll be like,
Yeah,
we have a whole other line of $3,000
Yeah.
cues you can choose from.
absolutely.
Yeah.
mean, it literally made me a customer for life. It was
Yeah.
such an amazing thing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think as consumers, we want that. You know, we
Yeah,
work hard for our money. You know, we want
Yeah.
to see that it's not only going to a good place, but you know, what can you give me? Because shit happens.
yep,
What can
100%.
what can you do? Yeah, you know. So what would have happened? Did you ever ask them if like maybe they couldn't repair it? You know, is that just tough titty then, or
I never even asked. I never even thought about asking.
Yeah.
It was just, hey,
Why rock the
what
boat?
can we do? They're like, ship it back. We'll take care of it. No, it was. There was never a question asked.
Yeah, nice. They there's a local. Greg's saying he's trying over and over. He's sorry. Damn it, Greg.
Yep. Hey, you know what? I'll text him the link and see if it works for my phone. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean it's the same link. I just copy and paste it to both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
try
know,
it out.
try it. Let's see what
Works.
happens. Yeah, you never know. We do not want to create a group. That's for sure.
There's a local joint near me. There's not. I live in the fucking mountains. There's not much
Yeah.
to choose from as far as pool stuff. But there's a couple shops. There's one local to me that I actually got my pool table from. They just got in a bunch of pea shower cues, and they're very, you know, come on down, try them out.
Yeah.
You know, to the public, not me in particular, but I'm looking forward to have an opportunity to go down there and check them out, because
Yeah.
I do want to try different stuff. It's not like I mean, you go to expos and shows and all that. I mean, you can try them out, very limited. You know, there's always 10 people at the table. It's not like you can really get in
Right.
there and hammer a few balls. But I want to try them out because I noticed there was a couple special edition cues that are still lingering around for sale. I'm not gonna. I'm very susceptible to being stolen from. I don't want to see the cue, then I go to buy it, and it's fucking sold out. So,
Well, I'll say this: with peach hour, they're going to be sold out. Like,
yeah.
unfortunately, it's one thing with peach hour cues. You're going to wait. You're never going to buy one and get it. Like, maybe you can. Occasionally, you will if you're buying it off of Cyberts, they have it in stock or something. But for the most part, if you're buying a peach hour cue, just plan to wait 2 to 6 weeks, or 8 or 10.
It's worth it.
Yeah, definitely worth it. Their shafts they've got in stock.
You play with a carbon from them.
Yes, I play with the original Rogue shaft from them. Yeah.
Do they have wood shafts that levels of wood shaft?
Yeah, they've got 2 or 3 different levels of wood shafts. They've got their standard wood shaft, they've got their professional wood shaft, and they've got their Keelwood wood shaft.
Oh, everybody's in the Keelwood game now. That's
the
new carbon fiber.
I'm pretty sure that's what Bergman's playing with.
Oh yeah, Keelwood.
from Peach Hour. I'm not 100% because I've seen other people say different things, but he wears a Peach Hour glove and the Q looks very similar. So I don't know, but pretty sure that's what
Yeah.
he's playing with.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the new P-Shower elephant tusk shaft to come out.
Right. I wish somebody would make like a keel wood or some other shaft like that that looked like a regular old wood shaft. I mean, they do have their low
Yeah.
deflection wood plain shaft and a good Sneaky Pete looking cue, but
Well, White Carbon kind of did that with that
yeah,
wood grain, but
they just I love that idea. They just don't make it the way I want it.
yeah,
They
because
make it,
it's definitely a veneer. It's definitely, you see the seam on there. It's a wrap that
but
goes
they
over it.
only make it in like two versions. They don't make it in the smaller size with the right rate. They make it. The
Right.
radius is wrong. It's just weird how they make it. They only make it in
Yeah.
like the 12.4 and the 12.8 or 13, whatever they make it in. They don't
Yeah.
make it in the smaller one with the pro radius on it,
Yeah. They definitely need to come out with that
which is
conical
weird, right?
taper 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You would think they'd make it 11.8 with a conical taper on that shaft, which is what I was looking for when I was
Yeah.
looking at them. They just don't have it.
I noticed that they're starting to put more of that now, like with the Fedor
Hmm.
shaft that he made with them. It was a conical taper. Now they're offering, on their brake cue, um, conical taper, pro taper. So
Yeah.
it's something that's getting out there more. Speaking of
What in the world?
what about look? Oh, the what is that? The
That's
fuse or something like that?
that's wicked.
Yeah, I've actually been looking at that shaft. Yeah, it's the same one that what's her name, Savannah plays with.
Savannah,
Is
yeah.
that?
So Savannah
Yeah,
and Oscar, big Lucasi sponsored players,
yeah,
and I
and
think
John Mora.
John Moore is
Yeah,
Lucas on that side as well, or not? I don't remember.
no, he's what
He's
are they,
cute.
like Lucasi Q and
Lu-
Case now or
yeah,
something like that?
yeah,
Yeah,
Lucasi, yeah, that's work.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
both of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Matter of fact, I think he put out a video before. He's got their new carbon shafts or something like that he's hawking.
That's something to check out for sure. I'd love to hit
Yeah,
a few balls with that.
man, I'm telling you, I was on this new Q kick. Like I just need. I love my Q. I don't want anything to happen to my Q, but it's one of those things like I don't want to bring it out. It's a
Right.
$2,500 Q. It's limited, handmade by Paul Drexler. I don't want to risk taking it to a bar and some fucking chicks doing pirouettes and knocks it over while I'm taking a drink or something like that. I will lose my shit. But it's one of those ones like I just want to leave it here or like a special event, and I just want to get something like I can just bring place, like a production queue that's good, but
You're
I don't give a shit about.
that's why I was looking at the white carbon shafts. Is I was looking at it. I was looking to find something to go with the Sneaky Pete that would work in bars and
Yeah,
stuff that I liked, and I just couldn't find the right taper and everything with it. But that Lucasi shaft might be interesting.
yeah, that's actually one. Surprisingly, you brought it up. That's actually one I was looking at. Yeah, uh, definitely looking at P Shower, but they're a little bit more high end
Yeah,
compared to like what I have. It would be a nice transition to have what I have and then go into Lucasi. I figure it's in the
hmm
same ballpark, but I just really want something like I if I ding up, I'm not gonna fucking cry about
man.
and
Let
bring
me
it
let
to a
me go ten.
luthier.
Let me go 10 miles down the road. I go to Mucci. We'll get you some cues.
And that's another one. Mucci's in my ball of information that I every time I go up to the throne, I have my papers and everything like that. Too much
It,
information for everybody, but yeah, I'm
it,
studying.
it's so
What
wild. They're literally 15 minutes from me, and I've never been there.
really?
Yeah,
They have new owners or something like that everybody's raving about,
I don't think they have new owners. It's still the family that
or
owns it, I
somebody's
believe, but
running it.
they're running it better than it used to be. Back in the day, 15, 20 years ago, it was the fact there was more cues going out the back of the store than were going out the front. And that's just the way it was. I mean,
Yeah,
their quality kind of went downhill and they had some issues and stuff. But
Yeah, we had Max Eberly on, and he's a big Miyuchi guy, and he
Yeah.
was talking about his cue and what Bob did to it. Look, we buy him off the rack. We're not getting that special little Bob Miyuchi,
Right.
cuts and hollows and channels and everything like that. So I mean, we're dealing with it as is. But I mean, it's still a great cue. I had one a while ago that I wound up selling to an up and coming kid who's just fucking dominating with it now. And
Good for him.
I'm like, you want to give it back to me? Yeah, this kid Dylan, he's local in the area, but he cleans up everything, man. He won the Genki last year, and he'll be at the expo. I can guarantee you that. This kid's just up and coming, and he's doing it with his father, which reminds me of me years ago. So it's nice to see something like that. But yeah, we were talking about Peace Hour before. What a nice little thing that April has going on right now with those $50 tickets for that professional Lulhausen. That's a nice. I don't know what she makes out of that or whatnot, but you figure with the amount of tickets, that's 11, 12 grand.
Yeah, good for her. Make it.
Is that her little sponsor perk, or is she got to pay some of that back? But I mean, that's a nice little $50 for a chance to win a $10,000.
No, I think she's got to pay a little. I think she got to pay a good bit of it back. But yeah, it's sad. That's sad, actually. That in theory, a professional pool player has to do that to travel.
Yeah, and that can go into something else that what else I wanted to talk about. On top of that, and now that we're saying this. Is everybody selling BK Rush now? Is
currently
even everybody that's not even associated with Predator selling BK Rush?
Man.
But if you go on Predator, you go to Cyberts, you go to Pool Dog.
Can't buy them.
BK Rush is sold out, and they've been sold out for months. Even these dealers like Manning Q's or places local, BK Rush isn't even a figment of anybody's man.
You got 38 different people on Facebook that are pool people in the community running auctions, razzes, whatever they want to call them.
Dominic Dunsky's bid through hundreds of them.
I think Dunn might be he might be the biggest Predator distributor in the U.S. at this point.
Yeah, bigger than Cyberts, bigger than.
Good for him. Good for him, man.
Billy Thorpe, I love Billy. Billy Thorpe is selling BK Rush.
Yeah,
what's going on here? Is
he's sponsored by Miyuchi,
right? That seems a little bit odd. Like Predator, don't you want to, contribute a little bit to the consumer?
No,
they can curb this and stop this, but I mean, or maybe they don't want to. Maybe it's first come first serve.
Yeah, first come first serve, and hey, if it lets pool players make some money on the side, so be it.
And that's why it's kind of hard for me, because I want them to make money. I want everybody to not have to fucking do a Joe job and just to worry about playing pool and help themselves travel and everything like that. But it's getting to a point where it's like, it's a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why aren't these in the shelves? This is like Mike Damone selling concert tickets in the 80s. It's are you going to curb the amount of things people can buy and keep some available for retail and the public and all that? I've been watching Shark Tank, clips of Shark Tank, and I love that show. And it's people direct to consumer. This is the way of the world right now. And if consumers can't get them, then the want for them starts to grow higher, and the valuation of these products that are $800, $900 become $1,500, $2,500. It fucks up the market for all of us.
Yeah,
and I think that's something maybe they don't care about, or
not even on their radar. They're gonna sell out of everything they've got at the profit margin they want, and they're gonna go on and just love life.
And it kills me too, because I tell people all the time, they're like, "Oh, the new P3's out." It's not like they're changing the product. No. It's still the same 3 Qs that they've always had. They're just changing the color, and we're sitting there fucking gobbling it up like Pac-Man pellets.
You can buy Predator Qs from 25 years ago and have basically the same exact quality and same exact performance as you get today.
Yeah.
There was a pool player, I'm not going to name names, that was on Facebook I saw playing with, what was it, the C8 shaft or what's Predator have?
So Predator has the Centro, then they have the Vantage, the Z series, and then the 314.
It was an older shaft that Predators had, I think.
314, yeah.
It wasn't 314. It was like a Centro, maybe, I don't know, Centro 8, C8, I don't know. But they're playing with it, and it wasn't new. I mean, this is not a new shaft. And they're like, oh my God, I've been missing the boat on this thing. Love the pool player that this is. Mad respect to him. He's a great guy. But it's like, this is what Predators do. Like, Predator hasn't put anything out amazing in forever because you can just recycle everything and put it out as new.
Yeah. Even the ones they just came out with now, the Space Galaxy or whatever, they had those black P3s with that they couldn't sell for years because they were slightly thicker. Now it looks like they just put like a sticker of confetti colors on it and they repackage it as the Space P3, and people are like the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger in the toy, like we must get it.
Oh man, that was a good movie.
Yeah, what was the name of the movie? I forgot the name of the movie. Something Man.
Rocket. It wasn't Rocket. It was
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. Yep, that was it. It had Sinbad in it too, right?
Yeah, Sinbad.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Yeah. Great movie.
Oh man. Yeah. Man, I had all these questions for Greg lined up, and I've never had an issue with anybody signing on ever.
Yeah, no, that's weird. I'm confused. I sent him the link. He said he was going to try it, and well, we're still with no Greg.
Ask him if he's doing it on his phone or he's trying it on the laptop.
He's doing it on his phone for sure.
Okay, yeah, that's what he used last time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. People from Hong Kong, people from Germany on the show, and
should be a click thing and go.
Yeah, and that's why I chose this platform, because it was so easy,
simple for me anyway.
Leave it to those Okies,
man.
I had a couple different things wrote down for Greg that I wanted to share with him, but I'll tell you what I will do. Greg's having trouble signing off. I'm going to plug Greg's socials and what he's doing.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, Greg is going to be at the Predator Pro Billiard Series in St. Louis. He's doing the 8-ball and the doubles. Those
sponsored by.
Hit him with the Jeff. Sponsored by the Clan.
The Tang Clan.
Too bad. Too bad people want my American Express Black Card to get patches these days, but. I wish we could have had a patch or something like that for him.
We're still gonna. I think we're still going to work on that. I'm gonna see if we can find somebody. We got to do something. We got to get him one.
I got a handful of places, and the quotes I got from people are just ridiculous. For stick-on patches that it's not like they're.
So if you're watching right now and you have a business that does stick-on patches, hit us up.
Help us out. Gather with us. But we're working on the patches. Hopefully, we'll be working on a clothing help or a specific shirt or a friend or a sponsor. We're acceptable to and welcoming to everybody. That we're just looking for that right partner. And it's that people reach out and message all the time, but it's got to be right. Because we do something that's our own here. So if I don't want people to hop on board and then change us and change what we do. So if you want us to do our thing and keep being the Q-Tang Clan, by all means, reach out and contact me. But anyway, Greg, Predator Pro Billiard Series 8-ball starts April 2nd. That runs to the 8th. He's also playing in the doubles with our friend Sandy here. That starts April 3rd and runs through the 7th. Greg is covered across the board with social media. His X, Twitter, his YouTube, his TikTok, and his Facebook are all the same. They're at the Red Door Den Training Center. He also has Red Door Den Training on Instagram, and as well as Greg Hogue on Facebook. We've had him on. You know that he has training methods. Don't let Jeff be your example of what the training sessions do for you.
Don't.
They work wonders. You know,
They do.
it's a seasoned, planned, and detailed specifically to the player. He watches you, he studies you, and he'll zero in on what you're doing and help your game. Tried and true methods, and that's all we have here on the Q-Tang clan is people that do work and contribute back to the pool community. No suckers on here, and Greg's not one of those guys.
Except for me.
Greg, Max Eberly, both ninjas at training. So if you want to get in touch with Greg, those are his socials. By all means, hit him up. Although, don't give him a link to Riverside because obviously he can't open that.
Things happen.
They do. Yeah, it's coming down pretty good here.
In a few weeks, gonna work some more with them. Yeah,
I seen the schedule. That's I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna get some content for my own side this time.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Do you have like a GoPro or anything like that? You know?
No, but I've got my cell phone. I'm gonna turn that baby on airplane mode, and I'm just gonna record and go.
Nice.
Because I think our schedule this time around is I'm gonna work. Oh, who's that? No. I don't know who that is. Sorry, I thought I saw Greg typing in. Yeah.
Hey, John, thank you for sharing the show, man. I appreciate the help.
7th and an 8. 7. What is that in Flex Fit? Because I think we can make that work. Flex Fit we can make
like
work.
A medium or something like that.
Yeah. No, so when I go back out to Greg's, if I get out early enough Friday, he's going to watch me in a tournament. If I can get out there and play. If not, we're going to work at the Red Door Den on Saturday, and then we're going to go find a bar box and work on some bar box 9-ball.
There you go.
On Sunday. So, be a lot of fun.
You know, I had a question for Greg. You know, but we can talk about it here.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, you know, Greg is a middle-aged man. Same with Max Eberly. Same with, you know, Ralph Eckert, Johan, you know, all these guys that we deem as high-end trainers. What I see now is just a rash of professional players, high-end professional players, but they're babies. They're in their 20s, and it's not like late 20s, they're early 20s, and they're offering lessons, and they're selling out pretty good too.
Yeah, no, good for them. They got to make their money.
Right, I understand that. Good for them. But as a guy the age we are, you know, we're in our 40s. Do you want to be trained by like a seasoned person, like somebody who's been there and done that, or could you take lessons and take instruction from somebody who's just barely started shaving?
Yes. Well, let me rephrase it. Yeah, actually, I could. Would I want to do more than a small session for a small amount of money? No. Right? Like you give me 2 hours and we'll work as just a thing to see where it goes. Absolutely, I'll do it. Because I want to know if you give me some insight that I've never had before.
Right.
But would I immediately sign up for like some 8, 10, 12, 16-hour course? Absolutely not.
Yeah, not it's something you can feel out, see if it works for you. Maybe it's complete dog shit. You know, the feeling I get is like these guys have all, you know, anybody can get on a heater and rise up real quick.
And it's not even I don't even care about their playing ability. That's irrelevant to me. It's how can you teach?
Yeah. And
I don't feel that people of a certain age, no offense to young people, I don't feel they have the ability to teach.
Yeah, because it's a whole, I think it's a whole other side of the brain. You know, you can receive and you can sponge and you can be a great student and show that. But can you verbalize and vocalize to express to Joe Public out there what it is to be this player?
Well, think about it. You don't have Tiger Woods giving lessons, but Tiger Woods has a coach.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of those things. Just because you're a great player, I don't care what your age is, doesn't mean you can give lessons. It is a big difference in playing good and being able to teach.
Even jobs I've had in my 20s, you know, somebody brings you a newbie and they ask you to train them up, and it's like, I'll show you how to do it my way. But it's like not until like, somebody brought me now. It's like I would take you through like a whole detailed plan and how to do it the right way as opposed to my way. I think it's just different as you evolve as a person, as you gain a little bit more knowledge and confidence and stability to be able to distribute those things. Yeah, it's where I see these guys. It's nothing against them. Like I see Christina Tkach offers lessons. I think she's brilliant. I think she's a very top speed player, as well as being incredibly nice and drop dead gorgeous.
Yep. I think,
but I don't know if I can sit there and do lessons from her.
I think over a 2-hour lesson, I would learn something. But over a 4-hour lesson, I think I'd be wasting my time.
Yeah.
Like that's just kind of where it is. Chris Reinhold, decent example. I think Chris Reinhold will turn into one of the premier coaches in America.
Yeah.
I really do. He's not our age. He's obviously younger, but I think with his experience playing, his mindset, everything about him, he's going to be the next Jeremy Jones if he sticks with it. He's going to be that guy. He's going to be top tier American coach.
Yeah. He's got like that artistic gene, I know he's into photography. I think that helps him, for lack of better terms. I think it helps him paint the picture.
Yeah,
a little bit better for somebody who's looking in.
He's one of the few people that I want to get a lesson from at some point, and we just haven't linked up yet, but I'll make it happen in the next 6 to 8 months, I think. Yeah, no, exactly, Sandy. 100%. Sam Henderson is giving lessons. That's a problem. Sam Henderson should not be giving lessons. I love Sam Henderson. I think he's going to be a great pool player. Should not be giving lessons.
Yeah, I don't think it's so much.
He should be giving advice. He should be giving advice to people to pool hall that want to play.
Right.
He should not be charging for lessons.
And that's what I think it is. I think it's at what point are you just regurgitating what you've learned as opposed to actually teaching?
Correct. I mean, I've watched a lot of his matches lately, and he has not progressed to where he should be to be even considering giving lessons. He should be taking lessons.
Yeah.
And this is not me saying I'm a good pool player. I'm not. But from a person who watches a absolute ton of pool, no.
It was one of those things I couldn't get around old timers enough. And when I say old timers, this is when I was a kid and I was growing up. I just wanted to be a sponge. It's like, I don't care. You tell me how to hold it because I'm going to hold it differently later on. I just want to be a sponge. I just want to absorb all this stuff and I'll let it eke out through my art how I want it to. And that's I don't know. That's kind of the way I look at teaching also.
Absolutely.
We well, almost 40 minutes in the show. We got no Greg. We had a couple things to talk about. There's a couple rule changes in the WPA. They look like they're clarifying these major things, but it's really just.
Wait. We got typing. Oh no, sir, it didn't work.
We have dots.
We got dots. That does not look good.
Man, I was gonna say what a clusterfuck, but these actually turned out to be the best shows. The ones that are just like off the cuff and hangout shows and all that. I wanted to give you and Diana a week off. This was so unplanned. I was just thinking about it this morning.
We're out on Greg, so
all right, that's fine.
All right.
We'll
we'll
figure it out another time. We'll start at like
that's what
2
he said.
hours.
We'll figure it out another time.
You ruined my show, Greg.
Ah.
Yeah, I wanted to give you guys a break because we've been hitting it pretty hard. You guys are obviously doing great. The feedback has been tremendous. We've views have gone up on Facebook. Last week I was looking at the views on Facebook. I was like, man, they're down. But then I looked at the one. I'm sorry, the ones on YouTube looked like they were down. But then I see the ones on Facebook, and they were. I think
That's
it said it was
awesome.
up like 90% viewership, and that's fucking great. And that comes from guys like Greg and
Definitely.
Bart and everybody else that shares the show. We thank you guys for sharing it. I forgot the post that I got on Instagram. That page eight to nine
8 to 9 pool
8 to
something.
9
I
pool or
forgot what it
something
was,
like
but
that.
yeah, I've got to go back and follow that page actually.
Yeah,
'Cause,
it's
you
it's a
gave
very
a
small
shout
page.
out. Let's
It's
go.
just starting out, but the 8 to 9 billiards. Thank you. They said we were the fastest growing show in pool podcast history. Whatever the
rock.
stats are, we'll take it. You know, any type of good recognition is positive recognition, and if it's coming from anybody else but me, you know, I love to hear that. You know, so thank you guys for doing all that stuff, man, because that's how these things progress. It's your likes, it's your comments, it's your constantly showing up here at 10 p.m. Eastern on Sundays that what takes this. It's also having somebody like Jeff, having Diana, who I told her last week. You know, I tell Jeff all the time he's great at this. He's got a background in dealing with the public, but Diana, you know, last week I thought was her best show, and I had to tell her that, and she said she's feeling comfortable. She's hitting her stride. She's feeling herself, and hey, and that's great for me. That's great for us. That's great for this show. Is we're 10 shows in, you know, as a trio, and people are hitting their stride, and I love that because if anybody knows from this show, you know, guys like John, you know, guys like Hammer Q's who have been there since the beginning.
Man, Hammer Q's like major shout out to Hammer Q's.
Yeah,
he is just on
he's
point,
a stud,
liking everything, just nonstop. Even my like,
yeah,
props, love it.
He's a good guy, and very. He knows what it takes to get this stuff going, and it takes a lot of support like that, and he gives it in buckets, and I can't thank a guy like that enough. You know, it's.
She's not MIA. She's got school. She's got school.
Yeah, she's got midterms.
We gotta let people, you know, try and make their money and be a real responsible adult. We can't just sit around and drink bourbon and be degenerates like me.
Plus it's different for her. She's on the West Coast, the West Coast of Canada, so she's 3 hours behind us. So I mean, she's having dinner, and that's like the peak of her day.
She's 2 hours behind the real time zone.
Yeah, man.
Central is the correct time zone. The rest of you people are just doing weird stuff.
I tell you, being a West Coaster most of my life, and then I've been here 10 years. From going from a guy who was only mornings, I was a 4 a.m. to 12 guy my whole life.
Man, yeah.
Getting up at 5 on the weekends, you know, just with no alarm. My clock is completely different here. Now it's like I'm going to bed at like 2 p.m. Like a total fluorescent light pool player life. It's definitely weird.
Man, that's a life. I want to get back to that.
It is.
There is nothing like going to bed after eating breakfast. Like, it is one of the best things in the world when you can go to bed after eating breakfast.
Having a nice bowl of Golden Grams and just the sun's all warm and you just go right to bed.
Man, I spent like 6 or 7 weeks in Vegas a few years ago. And there was nothing like walking from the Bellagio across the street to Paris and eating at Mon Ami Gabi, having an espresso martini and their 2-egg breakfast. And they have the best bacon in the world, by the way. Mon Ami Gabi in Vegas. Okay, this is just a simple shout out. Love them. They have the best bacon I've ever had in my life. And this has been confirmed by multiple people that have agreed with me. It's amazing. But you go there, you eat breakfast at 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning after being up for 36 hours and go to bed. That is
nothing
the life.
Like it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, Vegas will years of that will definitely break you. But if you're there for a limited time,
speaking of Vegas, Andy Mercer at Rum Runner is going on YouTube right now. So, you know, if you're looking for pool to watch, you got something.
Yeah. All right, Sandy. Good night. Thank you for
Night,
joining
Sandy.
us. Sorry we couldn't get Greg on for you, but
Oh, okay.
thank you for being
yeah,
here.
Yeah. That'd be fun. We should do that after St. Louis, I think.
Yeah, Sandy, we got a bunch of things in the hopper that we're trying to figure out. I'm going to the expo in a couple weeks, so I got a bunch of videos planned from there. But we'll definitely be in contact with you, and we'll try to set something up. Hopefully the links that we send you work. That's key to the show.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Vegas is
it is. It's
if you're in and out, spend a couple weeks there.
Well,
man,
listen.
what
most
a time
people
you can have.
Don't spend a couple of weeks in Vegas if you just can't. I can, you can't. But no, I stayed in the Bally's / Horseshoe now for like 6 weeks. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, security room checks were annoying, but apparently, if you stay there more than 7 days, you get a room check every 7 days or so to make sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Caesar. Wow. It's a Caesar's property rules. Apparently, they check on you every 7 days or so.
That's where my bro works. Bring your hat. I'm out on my own, brother. I don't have the big Smurf helping me out with sponsors anymore. Are you John, are you playing at the expo, or are you in like I thought we seen you had like the tap league or something like that? The rally in the valley or so? Man, I can't wait for the expo, man. I love that every year.
I just hate that I'm rolling through like literally the expo like a week and a half early.
Yeah, that was weird.
It just sucks, man. Like, I'm gonna be in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, like next week, and
are you have a family member there that you're staying at?
No, hotel.
Oh, okay. What was that? Just like the stopping point for you?
Yeah, stopping point. Yeah.
Where are you staying at the Wind Creek?
No, staying at in Bethlehem. I'm staying at Holiday Inn Express, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they got the it used to be the Sands, but they got the in Bethlehem they have the Wind Creek Casino.
Oh wait, we got a casino there.
Yeah.
But do they have a poker room? I don't.
I believe they do. Yeah, it's the only casino around for probably like 25 miles, and we got the Mount Airy, which is down by me.
Yeah. So Holiday Inn Express, Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Bethlehem. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's an old it was an old steel town.
Yeah.
And it's literally like they hollowed out this area between these steel stacks and just dropped a resort right in the middle of it.
Oh man.
So it looks pretty cool.
There. I'll have to Uber there.
They have a Cars and Coffee once a month. That's pretty awesome there.
You know, I like the premise behind Cars and Coffee, but I hate the people that show up for Cars and Coffee.
Yeah. It's a lot different than your weekly cruise night.
I am more of the show up to the abandoned parking lot on Friday and Saturday night and figure out where the street races are kind of guy.
Yeah.
So the Cars and Coffee thing for me have always been I love the car scene and I love people doing car scene stuff. But it's like a bunch of car Karens.
Absolutely. There's guys there that probably shouldn't be behind the wheel of an automobile, let alone a $250,000 automobile. And
well, and they've worked their asses off to get it, and good for them to do it. But if you're gonna be annoyed about a burnout,
yeah,
I don't want.
Yeah, and there's always the hiders there. They got all types of cops hiding in and out. People that light them up and shoot flames and shit like that.
So Memphis is Memphis, right? Like, we are one of the drag racing capitals of the world. We started drag racing, in my opinion. We had Two-Lane Blacktop, good movie for you. Watched it? Have you? No, seriously.
No, haven't watched it.
Oh my God. Okay. Two-Lane Blacktop, cult classic drag racing movie. You got to watch it. So that was partially in Memphis, slightly outside. But so we've got Comp Cams and Zex Nitrous and just BTE and so many manufacturing companies for the drag racing world around here. We used to have a speed shop on Summer Avenue back in the day, way back in the day, was a big drag scene area in Memphis. And we'd meet up in their parking lot at 9, 10 o'clock Friday, Saturday nights and just do dumb shit. But man, it was cool. You know, we just hang out and have fun. But one night, a guy had his little mini bike out just riding around and doing stuff and he rode it out on the street, and the cops finally showed up and were like trying to pull him over and just going up and down. And he rolled back in the parking lot. So we all picked his mini bike up, threw it in the trunk of a car, shut the hood, and we're like, what do you mean? What are you guys talking about? There's nobody in a mini bike around here. Just fun stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, our season kicks off third week of April. So that's usually my peak time. Although every year it's like something makes me get fed up, and I'm like, I'm done with this. I'm trading in the car. I'm getting a Kia. Yeah, so this year I'm trying to take on a show for that I operate. So that's been getting permits and insurance. What a fucking ball break. I should have just kept my mouth shut.
So annoying.
Yeah. Having to deal with, especially out here, is one municipality after the other, and townships, and man, I don't want to deal with it.
We got corruption and everything in the South, but when it comes to putting on car shows,
yeah,
you only got to pay off a couple people to get it done.
Yeah, because they want to attend them.
Right. Yeah, no, that's it, man. I've got.
Let's talk about these rules real quick, and then I had a couple things I wanted to ask Greg that I'll ask you instead. I think they're pretty fun. But let's just
no, it killed it. I'm sorry. No
roll races out at the raceway.
The rolls are the only places rolls should be at, or is Thanksgiving. Sorry.
How do I really know you're going 40 miles an hour? What if you're doing 41? That
Listen,
throws off the
and I've got to blame 1320 in Texas 2K. It's their fault. It's their fault. We have to deal with roll races now. And good for them. Like, I don't know. Like, do you remember 1320 back in the day?
No, I the only 1320 I know of is the Dodge.
Oh my god,
drag cars.
Yeah, no. So 1320.
I know Texas 2K though.
Yeah, Texas 2K back in the day was amazing. I mean, 2005, 2006, 2001, 99, 90. Dude, one of the most premier events that you would ever go to. It's
coming up soon, right?
Yeah, it should be actually. Jeez, forgot about it. But yeah, because it was just nothing but pure outlaw shit.
Yeah.
But then they switched it all to roll racing at stadiums, and they took it off the highways, and the cops just got wind of it. And it just turned into an absolute disaster. But man, it used to be your old Techademics videos and everything. Oh my god, we had so much fun back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Back when the air was dirty and the sex was clean.
Oh my god, and you could smoke in McDonald's.
Man, I was just telling that to somebody when Arby's had the ashtrays they used to give out. They used to have those copper tinfoil ashtrays.
Yeah, McDonald's did too. Wendy's did. Burger King did, man. It was awesome.
Oh, man.
We're a free country. Anyway, back to the rules.
WPA came out with some new rules. Actually, first, this is something I like because I always think that bull players need a voice. They created the WPA Athletes Commission, which is chaired by Kelly Fisher. I can't think of anybody, maybe Allison Fisher as regal as Kelly Fisher and as much of an ambassador to the sport as her. Yep. So Kelly's the chair. It includes Jasmine and Albin Ocean, Rubelin Amit,
Well,
Alex Kazakis, and Dennis Grabe.
no, I think that's a very good compilation of players. I would have liked to have seen an American player on there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who you pick necessarily. Probably Tyler. Actually, I think would be the person that you put on there.
Yeah.
Or yeah, probably Tyler or Jeremy Jones. Actually Jeremy Jones is probably it. It'd be Tyler or Jeremy.
Yeah, there's a couple guys that would be nice to see, just as an added voice. But
Right, because you've got nothing but Euros. No offense to European people,
yeah,
but I would like an American voice on that stand.
yeah, Rubelin, I guess she's here now, being that she's on the tour with
that's just wild that they put Rubelin on there.
yeah,
Good for her.
yeah, she's really boom accelerated upward. Dominating in WPBA now, and now this, awesome for her.
Very good for her.
She
Love
definitely
it.
deserves it. Anyway, WPA rules explained. Number 1 rule: racking 9 on the spot is now the default, but tournament officials can choose 1 on the spot also.
So nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
Do whatever you want to do. Just yeah.
9 on the spot. Okay. And the next one I think is probably more WPBA ruling. When a 3-ball rule is in effect to prevent soft breaks, balls must cross the head string instead of just touch it.
That's fair.
A ball must go beyond the head string. Fair. It's like, yeah. How do you if it's
But
what if you're
once
tilted to the
again-
side? How do you judge if it's really touching the thing?
Yeah,
Just to
yeah,
go
yeah,
past it.
Got to go past it. All right, that's fair.
The scoop shot. Unintentional
Th-
miscues during a jump that leaves the playing surface treated like a normal miscue and jump shot.
I thought that was always the rule.
Me too. I thought you couldn't scoop. It was a foul.
Like I read this rule and I went, I thought this was the rule. Like if you miscue accidentally, it's always an accidental miscue.
If I had a pub and quarter tables, like I would have like a list of rules on the side, and this would be on it.
And it'd always be ignored.
But it would be like soda smeared on it.
Yeah. But seriously though, I mean, yeah, you miscue when you're trying to do a draw shot. Like I don't know how many times this has happened to people. Yeah, you're trying to do a draw shot, and you scoop the ball by accident because you suck. That's just what happens. The ball gets scooped and it goes up in the air. Of course, it's not a foul. It was never called a foul. Why is this? I'm glad we have reasoning that it's not hell, but great.
Thanks for stepping in and clarify.
Yeah, you've changed nothing. Great. Next.
Cue ball fouls only is no longer allowed as an alternative to all ball fouls. Okay.
All right. So in WPA events, it's all ball fouls, period. So if WPA sanctions an event, it has to be all ball fouls.
Yeah. Cue ball fouls only is no longer allowed. Okay.
All right, that's fine. So
Thank you for the clarification.
So does anything but a professional event get sanctioned by the WPA? Ever?
I don't know what I don't think they're in charge of like any type of league.
No, I don't think so either.
Like that. Yeah.
I think it's just pure professional events. And I don't know of any pure professional events under the WPA's guidelines that have never played under all ball fouls.
Right. That seems like an old school.
Thanks,
rule.
guys.
Yeah.
You've done nothing again.
They made 10-ball improvements. There's no safety call in 10-ball. Okay.
Once again, have you seen a 10-ball event where you could call a safe? That was a professional event? Because I haven't. I've never seen that. I have heard of it. I have heard of it in an event before that I played in, and they were like, you can't call safe on any. I was like, what? That's not the rules of 10-ball. You can never call safe in 10-ball. What are we doing? but apparently you could have. I didn't know.
The only time I heard a safety call in 10 ball was when Mika was screaming at Jeff DeLuna, and he took it on him to call out every shot after that.
But that was, oh my god, that was one of the best things ever.
Yeah.
I mean, rest in peace, Mika. But
Right here,
my god,
corner.
my god, man, like you got the two people that you're going to complain about most in pool. Well, yeah, two of the top three that you're going to complain most about in pool going at it. It was lovely. One of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life.
I gotta put that in the top 2 or 3 of clips that I go back to after the Orcolio SVB match.
Man, no. So it's that, it's SV or Orcolio, and it's Alex and Scott Frost and the racking incident.
Oh,
and we have Jason Shaw and Earl Strickland in straight pool with the
Steinway.
You made me call that? I didn't. Oh my god, those four things are like top tier.
You got them on repeat. Another rule change they have: equipment. No longer a foul to take your hand off the cue when it's on the table.
This hasn't been a foul for 5 or 6 years.
That's the first thing I said when I read that. I go, "That's a foul."
It used
a player
to be.
Can use a cue.
It used to be.
A player can use cue on any part.
No. So you can lay the cue down on the table and use it to you can use it to line it up, the cue ball up. Like you can lay the cue down on the table towards the object ball with where you want to hit it and mark it away and like line it up and walk away and look at it. Yeah. So that it hasn't been a foul in BCA for several years. Terribly stupid. You should absolutely not be able to do that. I hate that rule. It's ridiculous. If you need to do that, you should not be playing pool. Get off the table.
Hang on, I got to answer my phone. I'll take my hand off the cue.
Yeah.
The next one I have is a player can use cue in any part of the body to aim and plan shots. So you can go like this. You can raise your cue. When using the bridge, the cue must be supported by the head of the bridge.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
They had people stacking bridges on top of each other.
I've seen that.
And using this, and so that's fair. I think that was also a rule long ago as well, with other articulation in their rule sets. But apparently, we're just gonna drill down on
making those.
We're gonna drill down on it
bridges.
and make sure that No, you can still use the reindeer bridges. But people were stacking the bridges on top of each other and using other parts and not using the head of the bridge. They were using the shaft of the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Like if you laid the bridge across the table and you were using a different part.
I thought you were talking like double bridging.
No, not double bridge. Double bridge is still legal. But it was like using the shaft of the bridge to get over something further away. It was weird. Like there's very few instances where it works, but it does work.
Yeah.
So you can no longer do that.
Last couple we have are, or maybe it's just the same one. It's foul uncertainty, which I guess this plays into Pushgate and the bonkers pongers thing going
baby.
On. Cue ball strikes, a legal object ball, and a non-legal ball at the same time. If it can't be determined which was hit first, it will be assumed legal ball was hit first.
Wow. So
same with cushion. In general, no determination on a foul will be considered legal, which is what I always thought was the ruling.
Shooter, the tie goes to the shooter.
If you can't figure it out, it goes to the shooter.
It's what we've always done.
Now we have it carved in limestone for the world to see.
Woohoo! Thanks, guys.
Hey, good on the WPA for doing that.
Yeah,
they're the legal body of pool. They should be doing that.
I make fun of it, but it is good to have it in writing and be known that it is that.
We don't see Matchroom doing that shit.
Well, they abide by WPA rules again.
Right. But even when they were trying to go rogue and do their own shit, they never. It was well, fuck it, we'll just do it as we go.
You notice that things started to correlate between the two again, which is so weird. Who would have thought?
Yeah. And then try to do the little shit to make themselves differ, like they're the top game in town, but changing the cloth, changing the balls. It's why fuck with pool? It's been around a million years. Just have it all under the same roof. It doesn't mean you're not doing a different show. I mean, you got all the stars. Let things be.
Yep.
Anyway, that's all we had on the rule changes and a couple topics. We're at 1 hour. I had a couple things that I wanted to share with Greg that I thought were cool. Actually, the both of you guys. But I'm just gonna give to you, Jeff.
Yeah.
You're my guy right here. Rapid fire. You ready?
Oh my God! Shit. Hold on.
Get yourself squared away.
All right, officially squared away. Let's go.
Rapid fire. Best shot maker.
Tony Chohan.
Most underrated.
Tyler Steyer.
Best gambler.
Devin Poteet.
Best female pool player.
Oh. Jasmine.
Best overall player.
Bergman.
All right. That is rapid fire.
It could have been Alex, but he hadn't been playing lately, so I'm going Bergman. I want to see a Bergman Alex match some point soon.
Yeah. My last bit, we always seem to end with some Mosconi Cup. So give me your all-time Mosconi Cup team, all-time U.S. team. Dead, alive, all-time. Give me 5 names.
SVB. Johnny Archer. Bergman. Rodney. And you know what? Give me Billy.
Nice. I'm doing this list. I had 3 names wrote down, and then I had another 2 in my name. It was always SVB, always on the list. You can't. This will be what, his 20th consecutive Mosconi.
Ridiculous.
If he makes it, granted, he's going to make it. Shane, I have Nick Varner on there.
Okay. Yeah.
I have Buddy Hall.
Oh yeah.
I have Mike DeShane. And my last one is where I kind of get hazy. As much as I feel like Sky has maybe has too much on his plate. When Sky burst onto the scene, and especially the years that he won, or the years that we won, he was fucking unstoppable.
Yeah.
Did you think that he was going to be the biggest pool player in the planet when he was, raising the trophy?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I got to put Sky on that list.
Yeah. No, that's a good list for sure.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you can't go wrong, but it's just fun to hear who people come up with.
No, it is for sure. Those are fun questions.
Yeah, I wish we'd all shared them together, but I'm glad that you got the answer. I'm glad somebody got to answer them.
We'll get Greg on in the next week or 2, or 3 or 4 or something. We'll make it work.
Yeah, we'll send him a camera, and he can just put the camera
up.
We'll log into Riverside and we'll just mail it to him.
Hey, I'll be there. Maybe we can just do some impromptu random thing.
Now you're talking.
Yeah. I'll get us a couple mics and we can log on from a pool hall somewhere with terrible Wi-Fi and see how laggy it gets.
The great thing about having our own show is that we can just do whatever the fuck we want to. And
that's a fact.
we always talk about Molina Mike being the gold standard and for the show.
Yeah.
He goes on wherever he wants.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Emily just took a selfie, and there's 20 of them. Let's do a show about it. And he's right on with Panazzo.
By the way, we're never going to do a show about that. And if you want to do a show about that, I'm not going to be on it. Just putting it out there.
Did that fucking picture of them at the fight with the two?
You know what? It took everything I had to do not to text you about that. It took everything I had. It took all my willpower not to go. Have these people never been in a real life situation in their life before? Because every time, every time she's on camera, it's like she's never been in public before in her life.
Yes.
I'm so confused about it. Like, she tastes food and she's like, I've never eaten food before. She's at a fight. She's like, I've never been in a fight before. You're people. This is what you people do. You have fights and you're trying. Your company is about to get shut down for it, but whatever. I mean, anyway.
Yeah, do you ever see Dana White at a fight?
Yes, when somebody, absolutely. Actually, yeah. It's one of the most Dana White famous GIFs of all time, but no, not Dana White. So I'm sorry, it wasn't Dana White. I'm sorry. Dana White's never there doing that. You're correct. I'm sorry.
You see maybe the top of his head.
No. It's not Dana White. It's
Are you talking about Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan, yeah. Joe Rogan's like sure,
him in DC.
Him in DC, yeah, absolutely. Which is fair because they've actually just witnessed something insane.
Yeah, absolutely. You're sitting right there.
What Emily just watched with some bottom tier boxing the other night was no reason for that. Because that's all that Matchroom gets now is bottom tier crap. Man. They tried to be Jerry Jones and they were not Jerry Jones.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry.
They put up a post the other day about
get pulled back to where it needs to be. I beg of them.
Would you think it would be crucial for them? You know, we see the WPA puts this commission together. I mean, they put the commission in stone, but it's not like they didn't have like dignitaries like communicating to them to make the better product. I feel like the only person that's in Emily's ear is Jason Shaw and Carl Boyes.
I don't even know if it's Jason Shaw anymore, man.
Yeah.
Like, where was he at the European Open? He wasn't there.
Yeah.
Jason Shaw's done. He's going to show up for the Mosconi Cup this year for sure.
Of course. He's got to pick up that $30,000 check.
Yeah, but after that, this is, I think, Jason Shaw's last year. I don't think we see Jason Shaw again.
He's doing better as a mogul with Hawken products.
He's got his room in Dubai or wherever it is. Yeah. He's got his pool hall in Connecticut or wherever it is, or New York, Connecticut, whatever. And he's didn't go to the European Open. You got to think he's getting close to retirement. He's got 2 kids, 2 or 3 kids, something like that. Wife,
2 kids, yeah.
Yeah, he's done. He's 40. He's close to 40, right? Or 40 or 41.
He's got to be around there.
Yeah, man.
And who knows what that dog 9-ball did to him at the
and in the Philippines.
In the Philippines, yeah.
I don't think he cares. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a hill of beans to him. He don't care. He can dog 38 more of them. He's set. He's set. He's done.
Yeah, he's one of the few pool players who did it right. He did it smart.
Yeah, him, SVB, Federer.
For not having hundreds and hundreds of wins under his belt, you know, for him to be in the position he is. Yeah, he
went deep and deep and deep and deep nonstop. He didn't get a ton of wins, but he was there. And then he just rocked out the Mosconi every year. But I don't think he doesn't have any more years behind him. 1 or 2. I mean, I think this is probably he might. I say this is last year. He might play 2027 at Ali Pally to round it out his career because it's Ali Pally and it's Jason Shaw, right? That would be his retirement.
Yeah, I think Jason Shaw, Shane Van Boning. I think the days of that generation of pool player
it's done.
Yeah,
SVB might be done after this year. I really think SVB is getting close to calling it.
Yeah.
He was getting close to calling it 3 years ago.
And then they go off to the Moscone Cup retirement home, a Ultimate Pool.
Yeah, no, I think so. Listen, no, Shane is Ultimate Pool USA retirement home bound. He's going to be there with Dennis Hatch and Rodney Morris, and those guys are just going to kill it and have fun. And yeah, good for them.
No heavy travel, no
right,
high pressure shit.
Right. And I don't know that Ultimate Pool's paying these guys for appearance fees, but I'm thinking they're paying these guys for appearance fees.
Yeah. Well,
they should.
There's got to be a reason why these guys are coming.
Yeah.
When they could be showing up and making points and playing for big pots.
Yeah. And they're not like, I mean, we're talking 10 grand, 15 grand for his prizes. They're not big pots.
Yeah.
But all these guys are showing up for a reason.
Well, my friend, that
that
concludes our impromptu scheduled week off scheduled show with Greg Hogue. Let me do Greg a solid. I will read off his plugs one more time.
Please do.
He's in the Pro Billiard Series coming up in St. Louis, April 2nd. He's in the 8-ball, April 3rd. He's taking part in the doubles tournament with Sandy. You can reach him at Red Door Training Center on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. He is also on Instagram at Red Door Training, and his personal Facebook is at Greg Hogue. Please get a hold of him for any training needs that you might have. You want it to sing and dance for you. He's pretty good at making pizza, we hear. Just don't ask him to break up dog fights or log into Riverside. Two things he has trouble with. So that concludes our show for this week. We thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you, Jeff. We will not see you next week. You will be traveling.
We'll see. I mean, if you guys have a show next Sunday, I will be in Cape Cod. We'll see what the internet's like. If you want me on, I might show up. We'll see.
We'll leave it open. I don't want to burn you guys out. I enjoy having you and Diane on so much. I don't want to burn you guys out. I had enough trouble dealing with burnouts in the past.
There is no burnout for this guy. I'm on. You want to do 7 nights a week? Let's go.
My man, that's what I'm talking about. All right, you guys. So. For my friend Jeff here, I am the Gangster of Pool. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for checking out the show. If you can't catch us live, please check out the treasure trove of shows that we have on YouTube, and there's some on Facebook, and you can catch all the clips on Instagram.
Most importantly, hit the like button, the share button, and the subscribe button.
That's what helps. Just a little fucking tap. It's free.
Yeah.
You help us out.
Tap.
We're not getting paid. We're doing this for the pure love of it. So help a brother out. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.